It's already difficult for introverts to find their niche in a world that predominantly values extroverted tendencies. As a result, introverts' needs are often overlooked, including the way they function in relationships. Here are 10 things you must consider if you're dating an introvert. Number 1. Hold meaningful conversations. Introverts look for depth in a partner, someone who can keep up with them when they talk about possibilities and theories. If there's one thing they never get tired of, it's the mere entertainment of ideas, hoping to discuss open-ended questions instead of ones which end in one-word answers. Enlighten them with your knowledge and wisdom. After all, intelligence is sexy, classy, and timeless. Number 2. Spend time in less stimulating environments. Introverts are sensitive to external surroundings. Instead of going to social parties, they prefer hanging out at small gatherings and quiet places. It's not really about the setting, but the company they choose to spend their time with. Number 3. Take it slow. A slow and steady pace wins the race to an introvert's heart. They're careful about who they let in. They like to gather as much information as possible before they display more affection towards people. While their self-control might make them less exciting on the surface, there's so much more they can offer in a relationship that isn't based solely on impulse. So don't take it the wrong way if they don't display a lot of affection on the first date. Number 4. Be sensitive. Introverts tend to internalize a lot, so they're prone to bottling things up inside. They need someone who can sense and consider their feelings because they don't enjoy starting conflicts. That's not to say that they're necessarily afraid of it, but they're more careful about what battles to fight. Number 5. Provide mental support. Introverts are prone to overthinking and overanalyzing. It's hard for them to stay in the present when their minds are filled with thoughts and concerns. They don't mean to do it, and it might create a distance and misunderstandings as a result. Try not to take it too personally. Chances are, they're probably ruminating over what move to make next because they care about how your relationship is growing, or they may have a lot of other things going on in their lives. Play the best friend role and provide support. It'll help them ease up and they'll appreciate you more than ever. Number 6. Read between the lines. Introverts are very subtle, so they're not usually outwardly flirtatious. The way they communicate is very nuanced. Pay close attention to what they say and how they say it too. Sometimes, even the smallest phrases can have large meanings behind them. Number 7. Respect their space. While they may like you, introverts also have a need for space. They need to go off on their own to recharge, so it's important not to be overbearing or suffocating. That would only add more to their stress levels and may cause them to retreat within their shelves even more. Number 8. Spend quality time together. It's not about the amount of activities you guys end up doing, but the way you two interact with each other. Spending quality time with an introvert is crucial. Although it may seem as if they go off on their own, at the end of the day, they still crave meaningful human interaction. Learning to make the most out of time spent together creates a strong bonding experience. Number 9. Fully accept them. We live in a culture that's obsessed with self-improvement, always striving to be better. As introverts living in an extroverted world ever since a young age, they're seen as individuals who can be molded and conditioned to love being in the spotlight, because better somehow translates to extroversion, which is pretty dehumanizing. When they're trying to build and maintain stable relationships, they don't want to be seen as potential projects to be fixed. Instead, reassure them and be sure to express that you love them for who they are. Number 10. Don't assume. Always ask questions and communicate with introverts. They may be slow to reveal things, as communicating doesn't come easily to them, and their silence can often be misinterpreted. That's not to say they're incapable of expressing their thoughts, but a lot of potential conflict can be avoided as long as you encourage them to converse with you. What are your experiences with dating an introvert? Are you also an introvert? Do you agree? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Sharon, how are you?
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, the Sabbath day. There's so much you can't do. These are the Sabbath hours. Oh, Sabbath day. Satan wants them to be sad.
Oh, Sabbath day.
Goodbye gray sky, hello blue. The Sabbath day is made for you. Day of rest, fellowship too. So much joy for you to choose. The Sabbath days are yours and mine.
Oh, happy day.
The Sabbath days are yours and mine.
Oh, happy day.
The Sabbath days are yours and mine. Sabbath days are yours and mine. Happy days.